I'm Rene Ritchie, and right now, right this very minute, I'm gonna unbox the brand new iPhone 12 mini and, yeah, iPhone 12 Pro Max. Sponsored by CuriosityStream. Okay, first accessories first. This is the iPhone 12 mini leather sleeve for MagSafe. MagSafe is a magnetic charging system that Apple introduced with the iPhone 12 lineup. It's a rather large box for a small accessory. Let's see. We've got the leather case, more on that in a second. Then we've got designed by Apple in California, all the paperwork, no stickers. And we've got, oh, the nunchaku's chain. I guess the leather cord. Anything else in here? Nope. In here, we've got blank, and we've got the leather case. With camera bump. So it just goes in here. And there you go. More on this in a minute. Next, iPhone 12 Pro Max leather case. Paperwork. More paperwork. And MagSafe case. MagSafe. More on that in a second too. And MagSafe Duo Charger. This is the one that charges both your phone and your watch. Out. Two sides. And we'll take a look at this in just a second. Lightning 2 USB-C cable, designed by Apple in California. Paperwork, no stickers. Peel off. Two sides. And so here we have it. With the watch part that comes up, Apple logo on the back, and it just folds up. Magnetics. And you can see here how much bigger the MagSafe is than the Apple Watch charger, but also how much bigger this whole side is than a regular Apple Watch charger. Now, ludicrously, this too does not come with a 20-watt adapter. So to charge, you have to get this and that. And now, what a lot of you have been waiting for, what I've been waiting for, the iPhone 12 mini. And this is the black 256 gigabyte version. In here, Apple has greatly simplified the unboxing process because still no charger in the box, but Lightning/USB-C cable, which Apple says they're including instead of the USB-A cable because they believe that most people already have a USB-A cable, probably a USB-A charging brick, but if they get a new iPhone and they get a new charging brick, they will need a USB-C cable. Designed by Apple in California, and inside here we have SIM removal tool, paperwork, and yes, stickers. Just one sticker, please. And the iPhone 12 mini, it is so many. It is so many. Unmistakable screen protector off, and here it is compared to the iPhone 12 non-mini, the iPhone 12 normie, the iPhone 12 regular. Very similar camera bumps, but very different overall sizes. About as mini as I guess Apple could go. Actually more mini than I thought they would go. Here it is compared to the original iPhone, which honestly feels like a toy-sized almost at this point. Just so much smaller and thicker, but differently rounded. Not iPhone 6 to iPhone 11 style rounded, but very like, oh god, I gotta fit a case over all these electronics rounded. Oh, the difference in camera is ridiculous. And compared to the iPhone 4, the classic, the white version, the white glass versus the black glass, and also just the thickness difference is interesting because the antennas go all the way to the edge. Oh, the power button being on the top, how I miss you. And compared to the iPhone 5S, the first Touch ID, the first gold iPhone, the first 64-bit iPhone. One of my favorite iPhones of all time, just because of how much it brought to the table. It's like Disney bringing something back out of the vault or Porsche making a new 911, or just something from Leica or Omega. And this just slides right in. And if I had set it up already, you would see the time or other indicators. You can't use the camera while it's in there, but you can't use the phone while it's in there. And it does not add too much bulk because it's such a tiny, tiny device. And then you have the wrist strap. You can do all your 9-section steel chain whip moves with it. And I'm gonna call this the main event, the big one, the Max. Deplastified. And this is the gold 512 gigabyte version. So this is the embiggened of the embiggened. And it's gonna open with a thud, isn't it? And yeah, this is just so extra gold. One moment, please. In here, lightning to USB-C again. No AC adapter again. I'll be salty about this for a year or more still. Sorry, salty. Designed by Apple in California. The new SIM card and single sticker, and why not one double pluck 'em for floss. And yeah, inside the box looks like a giant iPod. Wow, that is a big iPhone. That is a whole lot of iPhone. That is just iPhone taken to the max. The back is very frosty, almost beige color, but those bands are 18 karat gold, Kardashian gold. I always get those mixed up. Both apply. And here it is compared to the gold iPhone 6. And they're both a lot of gold, but this is surprisingly not that much bigger. And I carried an iPhone Plus for years, basically since they came out until the iPhone 10 came out. And this was a champagne gold. This was not an 18 karat gold. And then Apple sort of next leveled it with the iPhone 6s and went all in on the rose gold, which it's pink. It's just, it is. But rose gold just, I guess, sounds way classier. And again, the sizes, very, very similar. The square design just looks blockier. 7 Plus, this is the matte black, not the jet black. I had the 7 in jet black. Very similar sizes. And even though the camera arrays are getting bigger by this point, this had the wide angle and telephoto, while this has the ultra wide angle, telephoto, and brand new LiDAR scanner. And then back to the golds with iPhone 8 Plus. And I think this is what Apple called blush gold, because the back is a similar beigey sort of gold, but the antenna bands were a little bit pinkier, almost a little bit copperier, and still very similar sizes. Still the dual camera system, not the monstrosity we have here. And then with the iPhone XS, Apple went max for the first time. And this is also the gold version, so gold on gold here. And yeah, size is still similar. The round versus the squared off sides though make it optically look thinner. And the back's remarkably similar. The edges, similar levels of, I don't know if the camera can get this, similar levels of shininess. Camera system goes vertical in this generation, but still wide angle and telephoto. And then the iPhone 11 Pro Max versus 12 Pro Max. And 12 Pro Max just looks beast mode compared to the 11 Pro Max. Again, the size is not dissimilar. It's a little bit bigger, but those squared off edges, they just make all the visual difference. And the camera systems now are very, very similar, except the Max is just so Max. Even without the LiDAR scanner, the camera bump on the Max just looks like it means serious business. It's like something Arnold Schwarzenegger would carry on his shoulder. Just so many big phones, so many. And then here we have the 12 Pro Max versus the 12 Pro, and the difference is just size based. You get the bigger display, the bigger battery, the longer telephoto, and you just get the best wide angle Apple's ever put in a camera. And of course, iPhone 12 Max versus iPhone 12 Mini. Just the smallest and the swollest of, I'm gonna be like the 300th YouTuber making that joke, that Apple has ever made. And of course, MagSafe. MagSafe ASMR. Case. This is the blue case going onto the gold iPhone. Buttons are nice and clicky. Mother of all camera cutouts on the back. Buttons are all covered except for the mute switch button and the ports, of course. Again, MagSafe compatible. And MagSafe Duo charger. Put your iPhone on side A. Your Apple Watch on side B. And I just took the strap off for the camera, but you can leave any of the loops totally connected, pop that up, and just put them on that way too. And yeah, it doesn't matter which size iPhone. You can also charge your 2nd generation AirPods or your AirPods Pro. Not AirPower, but HearPower. And just the entire lineup for 2020. The 12 mini, the 12, the 12 Pro, and the 12 Pro Max. Much like Nebula. That's the streaming platform I'm building along with my education-y creator friends, Alex, the Low Spec Gamer, Jordan Harrod, TechAltar, Epos Vox, Real Engineering, Real Science, so many more. It's a place where we don't need to worry about demonetization or the tyranny of the click-through rate, watch times, or algorithms, or even ads. You can find all of my videos there, completely ad-free, including Georgia Dow and my new podcast, Apple Talk, which has a bonus topic only available on Nebula. So what does this have to do with CuriosityStream? Well, as the go-to source for the best documentaries on the internet, they love educational content and thoughtful creators. And we worked out a deal where if you sign up for CuriosityStream with the link in the description, not only will you get CuriosityStream, but you'll also get a Nebula subscription for free. And for a limited time, CuriosityStream is offering 26% off all of their annual plans. 26% off is, by contract, the best deal you'll find anywhere. So click the link in the description and get both CuriosityStream and Nebula for 26% off. Or go to curiositystream.com/ReneRitchie. It's a great way to support this channel and educational content directly for just $14.79 per year. Per year. Just click on the link in the description or go to curiositystream.com/ReneRitchie. And clicking on that link really helps out this channel. For a ton more on the iPhone 12, click on the playlist above. I've got in-depth reviews and comparisons up detailing every single new feature and lots more to come. So click on that playlist and I'll see you next video.